Ever had trouble persuading yourself to do things you should do or would like to do? You have experienced procrastination. When you procrastinate, instead of working on important, meaningful tasks, you find yourself performing insignificant activities like watching Netflix, playing video games, checking social media, eating even when you're not hungry, obsessive cleaning, or maybe just sitting and looking around. So afterwards, you feel ineffective and futile. Once again, you end up doing nothing. Sound familiar? Some of the most common reason what causes procrastination includes people often love leaving things to the last minute. Yes, they just justify their actions by claiming that they work better under pressure. Laziness. Many of us just feel tired, just feel lazy, so we just want to ungoing sometimes. So that is also the time we turn to procrastinate. We kind of follow Newton first law of motion. An object at rest stays at rest, and an object in motion stays in motion with the same speed and in the same direction unless acted upon by unbalanced force. So that is why people, once they are lazy, they just lie, and even for water, they will ask somebody to get it. And lying on the couch is easier than getting up. Perfectionist mindset. Yes, even if you are perfectionist, so you may try to procrastinate as you start with this perfectionist mindset that you will set a bar so high and you will have a very high expectation, and when you find yourself not meeting these expectations, you will feel low, and that's how you might fall into procrastination, and it is okay as long it is not recurrent. Fear for the unknown. Also, when we develop psychological and emotionally fear for the unknown, we procrastinate. When we fear embarrassment, failure, or rejection, then again we procrastinate. When we fear of that inadequate and suffer from low esteem, we do procrastinate. Ideal time, unused opportunities, poor performance, self deprecation, stress, and depression. So let's try to limit this habit of procrastination. As such, you can never eliminate procrastination at 100%. But yes, you can control it in really smart way. And listen, yes, you need to take it easy on yourself, especially at the first, because at first it is hard, it is really difficult, and it is hard to control. But bit by bit, by building up this consistency, you will get to a point where you have a lot of control over it. But if you ever fall into it again, make sure that it doesn't become a recurrent thing, otherwise you will fall into this habit again. So procrastination doesn't just stand in a way of your success and you finishing your task or your daily plan. It is also has a very big effect on your mental health and your mental situation, and adding to that physical pain, you will realize that procrastination is just not a bad, it's terrible. And that is exactly why you need to overcome it. Yes, keep a to-do list. This will prevent you forgetting about those unpleasant and overwhelming tasks. This will enable you to quickly identify the activities that you should focus on, as well the ones you can ignore. Identify when you are the most effective and do the task that you find the most difficult at these time. Yes, that's really worked for me, and it is called Zeigarnik effect. And Zeigarnik effect means you're more inclined to finish something if you have started it. If you are likely to procrastinate because you have faced a big project, then don't think about starting with the hardest chunk of work. Start with that what seems manageable in that moment. You will be more likely to finish the task simply because you have started. Manage your environment. Yes, control it. Don't let it to control you. Get rid of distraction, especially the lovely phones of yours. Impending deadlines. Since unfinished activity gives anxiety, it is important to focus on an activity and stick to it till its completion. Now you can try out these and start overcoming it, and you can stop feeling awful about what you have put off and start getting it done. So do comment me for any queries. Thanks for watching.